What does it take to make amazing ice cream like this? Silky, creamy, vanilla ice cream. If I told you that you could make this with 5 ingredients right from your house that you probably already have in your refrigerator and cabinets, you wouldn't think it's that easy. But I'll show you. Let's get going. Hey everyone, I'm super excited for today. We're gonna make some homemade ice cream and I'm gonna show you exactly what to do, so stick around and let's have some fun making some homemade vanilla ice cream. So today, making our vanilla ice cream, we're gonna be using our KitchenAid mixer and our ice cream bowl attachment. All right, so I've actually have this attached, but I'm gonna unattach it to show you what I've got going on here. So this is the KitchenAid ice cream mixer attachment. It is something that you're going to keep in your freezer, okay? You're gonna keep it in your freezer. It has a freezing liquid in it, and you're gonna attach it to the base of your KitchenAid mixer when you're ready to use it, okay? So I've got it attached. Then it's gonna come with a paddle and an attachment to attach the paddle to the KitchenAid mixer. All right, so what you're looking for when you're attaching this to your machine is you want this part of the attachment to click onto the base or the top of the paddle, just like this, okay? And then it's gonna spin like that, okay? That's what you're gonna want it to look like. But first what you do is I've got my KitchenAid bowl attached, okay? There we go. All right. Paddle in. That's it. I told you this was easy. You've got kind of a wide part and a more narrow part. The wide part is going to go right here onto the opposite side where you would attach any other paddle or whisk. So you're going to just slide it on. Now, okay, it's not doing it. Normally it pops off, okay? And normally I have to hold it, but either way, you're gonna just put it down and then lock it into place. And then here's what you've got, okay? So see, you've got the attachment part right here. You've got the paddle in the bowl, all right? And then you're gonna turn it on. When you put your ice cream mix in, which I'm gonna show you next, when you put your ice cream mix in, you want your paddle to be moving, okay? Don't ever put your ice cream mix in if the paddle isn't moving, okay? So let's do the ice cream mix next. This is the funnest part. I just wanted to get that part out of the way so you guys know how to attach your ice cream mix bowl to your KitchenAid stand mixer. All right. Okay, so we're gonna make vanilla ice cream because it's easy and it has 5 ingredients. That's it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really easy ingredients. You probably have every single one of them in your refrigerator right now. So the first one is gonna be sugar. I use raw sugar. You're not gonna use this much, so don't freak out. You're gonna need 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Next, you're gonna use real vanilla extract, okay? Do not use imitation vanilla. Don't ever even buy it. I don't know a situation where you buy it, but anyway, that's just my opinion. Real vanilla extract. You're gonna need, oh, where's the salt? There it is. You're gonna need some salt, just a pinch. And the most important ingredient, heavy cream. You're gonna need some heavy cream and whole milk or half and half. So here's where you can get a little bit of a variation depending on how much fat content you want in your ice cream, if you want more or less. We as a family always use whole milk and it's super creamy. I personally, my favorite is with half and half. It's even creamier, a lot like the soft serve ice cream that you would find at a store. Whole milk is a perfect substitution for half and half. We have used 2%. I don't think we've ever done it with 1%, but we have used 2% and it's fine. It's just not gonna be as creamy and as thick. So again, it's just really depending on what you like in your ice cream, and that's what's so great about it, is that you can really mold this and tailor this into your dietary needs. So anyway, play around with it, but this is what we're gonna use for this video sequence. We're gonna use, personally, always use heavy cream. Heavy cream, whole milk, salt, vanilla, sugar. And that's it. That's really all it is. Really, really easy. So and I'm gonna pin this in the comments, but you're gonna need 3/4 of a cup of sugar, a pinch of salt. One time I put a big pinch of salt and it was way too salty. So a little pinch of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 2 full cups of your heavy cream, 1 cup of your whole milk, or half and half. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio of the liquids, okay? 2 cups of the heavier fat, and then 1 cup of the lower fat content liquid, whatever you're using. And that's it. And you blend it. I have it sitting in a bowl. You put it in a metal bowl, you whisk it all together, and you let it sit in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. So that's what I got going on right now. Let's check it out. Okay, so here is what I've got. This has been sitting in the fridge for about an hour, and the whole purpose of sitting in the fridge really is to kind of get that sugar to dissolve a little bit. So again, I've got 3/4 of a cup of sugar, a pinch of salt, the vanilla extract, 1.5 teaspoons of that, 2 cups of heavy cream, and 1 cup of whole milk, ready to go in my KitchenAid ice cream mixer. And here comes the fun part when we get to pour it in. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna turn this on, and remember, when you're ready to pour your ice cream mix, you want the KitchenAid mixer to already be spinning. Never, ever, ever do it when the paddle is not spinning, because your ice cream mix is it's gonna get completely stuck to the sides of to the frozen sides of the bowl. Even when I touch it, my fingers are sticking to the bowl because it's that frozen. Okay, so we're gonna turn it on. I've got my hair tied back, and I pour a little bit of this liquid into a pouring cup. Okay, so here we go. Okay. This way I'm going to scrape all of the sugar directly in there, because I want all of it. Okay. What would help is if you guys have that, KitchenAid has this guard. It's like a plastic guard with a little spout that comes out. That would really help for something like this. Okay, so we're gonna let this spin, and I'm gonna set my timer for 20 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna see how it turns out. All right, so we're about 10 minutes into our mixing. I'm gonna show you what it looks like halfway through. So see how the ice cream is sticking to the side. Oh, it's sticking to the sides, and then the ice cream itself is getting thicker. So this is 10 minutes into it. Let's see what happens in another 10 minutes. So the real magic of the ice cream really happens the last 5 minutes of the mixing. Let me show you. Look at how thick that comes. It's really, that's how it's gonna look. We've got a couple more minutes left, but the last like 5 to 7 minutes is really when you're gonna see that ice cream start to look like ice cream. so delicious and creamy. I can't wait. Okay, so here we are. It's the moment we've been waiting for. This is completely done. It has been 20 minutes, and as you can see, it is nice and creamy, and it's kind of, see how it kind of builds up on the sides as it goes. So that's what you're looking for. Let me set this back down. Okay. All right, and then I've got a bowl or a container ready to go. This is a glass container, basically a glass Tupperware. I keep this in the freezer. As you can see, it's got some frost on it. I keep it in the freezer because obvious reasons. I'm gonna be pouring ice cream in it. So I want it nice and cold, okay? So let's turn this off. I love this KitchenAid. This was my grandma's, by the way. This is probably, I mean, it's over 20 years old. I know that. I don't know if it's quite 30, but maybe it could be. She had it for a long time. I remember we did so many things with this KitchenAid, with this stand mixer. She made so many yummy goodies, and now I get to, so it's fun. All right, so I'm gonna unlock it, okay? So, just disclaimer, this part is kind of messy. Where's my spatula? There it is. You want a spatula ready to go. You don't want to be looking all over the kitchen for your utensils, okay? So it is going to get a little messy because you're scraping out all of the ice cream. So this is what the paddle is going to look like when you pull it out. It is full of yummy ice cream. Just put my bowl right underneath that just in case anything drops. All right, look at that. I'm just gonna, yep, there it goes. Oh my gosh, it's so delicious. Scrape every last piece of that off. This is great to do any time of the year, but especially summertime. And like I said at the beginning, once you get the vanilla down, like once you get your ratios down what you like, then you can start adding all sorts of things, all sorts of things. We've made so many wonderful ice cream recipes. We've made cookies and cream with Oreo cookies. We've made, or with like chocolate wafers. That was really good. We've made strawberry ice cream. We've made straight up chocolate ice cream. We've made mint. We've put, you know, M&Ms in there, different candy pieces, Reese's pieces. The point, so by the way, and maybe I should have shared this as I was pointing out where, like during the mixing stages, the point where you want to mix that kind of stuff in is right in the middle. Okay, so like around 10 minutes when it's still a little liquidy and just starting to form, that's when you want to put those things in, okay? All right, so since this is quite messy, as you can tell, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it and then scrape this ice cream out, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like, okay? Real quick, just wanted to share that that's what it looks like. I feel like I'm at Dairy Queen. Oh, I'm not gonna do that because it's not gonna count though. But that's what it looks like. It's nice and thick ice cream. All right, so we are done with the ice cream. I've got it all into this container. Here it is. It is super creamy. I got a better angle. There we go. And as you can see, that's how creamy it is. Just kind of very silky, very creamy. Let's take a bite. All right, so here's the finished product. I'm gonna tilt the camera. There we go. Super, super creamy. It is incredibly delicious. All right, I'm gonna take a little bite. Really pretty quickly after you make this and pour it, you're gonna wanna put it into the freezer to let it set. It's so creamy. It's so, so creamy. This is the perfect vanilla. I personally am a big fan of vanilla, but it's the perfect base for any ice cream ever. All right, guys, that was really fun. I'm so incredibly happy that I got to show that to you. I've been wanting to do this type of video for a long time because ice cream is amazing. Who doesn't love it? And if you, it's that simple. It's that simple and it's that easy and it takes that short amount of time to make ice cream at home. You know what's in the ingredients. You know where the ingredients are coming from. You make it yourself. It's fun. You can play around with the recipe, the ratios and everything. You can add whatever you want to it. It's so much fun. Why not? Give it a try. I'm going to pin the recipe in the first comment below. Give it a try. I want you guys to try it. I want to see what you guys come up with. Do you use the heavy cream and the whole milk, or do you use half and half, or do you use 2% or 1% or skim milk? Whatever you use, I want to know how it turns out. I want to know if it's creamier, what you guys like. What's the first thing that you guys added to your vanilla base? I'm really interested to hear and get ideas, because it gives me ideas too, and it just makes me so happy to see that people are experimenting with it. So with that, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more. I love doing little videos like this. I'm also a realtor, by the way. I'm a realtor with JB Goodwin here in Williamson County in Texas. So if you need help looking for a home, or if you are relocating anywhere in the US, we are global. We're a global network. So give me a shout and I can help you out, give you a great referral, awesome referral. All right, with that, peace out and happy ice cream making. Can't wait to hear the comments. Bye guys.